Welcome everyone. In this video we will see how we can create a simple web server using the web framework Express. And this Express web framework is built on top of core Nodejs. As we saw a little bit earlier, that we can create a simple HTTP server without using any external module. But in this video I want to highlight and I want to show you how you can use the Express web framework, which is the most popular web framework for Node.js, and you can create simple web applications using this web framework. The Express web framework is also used to create REST APIs, and we will be looking at that in a moment. We will be also learning how to create some dynamic websites using this Express in future videos. But for now I just want to show you how you can create a basic hello world application using Express. So let's create a new file, name it as hello express.js. Inside of this file we will be following few steps. That is, first we will be importing Express function, Express module. Okay, let's import the Express module on the top, and then let's create an Express application. After that, let's go ahead and just configure our routes, and after configuring our routes, which is just sending a response which is hello world in our case, we will be starting the server to listen on some kind of port. Okay, so first of all let's get started with working by importing the Express module. So we create a variable and store the result of the module Express. We import the module Express, and whatever is provided, whatever is exported from this module is stored in the variable Express. And then we will create an Express application. It's as simple as just create a variable and call the Express function. That's all. You get an Express application by that. It's quite easy. And then in order to start the server to listen on some port, you will use the listen function, as we just saw a little bit ago when we were working with Node.js. We did the server.listen, we passed the port and then the callback. So basically we will be doing the same with the Express. Let's specify the port, let's get a callback, let's tell the user that the server has been started. Server started at http://localhost : $! and port. This will give the value of port, and let's set the port is equal to some kind of value. So in my case it's 5000. So we created a basic application. Now all I need to do is configure my routes. So by routes I mean whatever is the response that I want to send. So I want to send the hello world response to the user. So using Express I can just go ahead and handle multiple type of requests. For example, let's say if I want to handle a GET request sent by the web browser, then I need to specify the path. So in this case I am telling my Express application that whenever the user visits /route, which is the home page, in that case execute this callback, which is containing the same parameters, which is request response, and it also contains one more parameter which is next. So I get basically a request object, a response object, and another object called as next. We won't be covering the next in this video, but we will be talking about this in future videos as we get a little bit more advanced working with Express. But for now we will just be using request and a response object to tell the user something. So I will just return response.end, and by ending the while ending the response I will just provide a message hello world. Okay, so this is our basic Express web application. The application is very simple. We import the Express module at the top. We create an Express application by calling that function. We configure our routes, and we send the response hello world back to the user. Then we start the server to listen on some kind of port, and that's all what we do. That's all everything Express application is to contain. Now let's go ahead and let's see if we can start our application. If I type node hello-express.js, and this gets me some kind of error. It says cannot find module express. Whereas in our previous case we saw that whenever we required the HTTP module, in that case the error does not occur, that the Nodejs did not complain us that module cannot be found. But in case of hello-express, in case of Express, the Nodejs command utility complained us that the module cannot be found. This is because Express is not something that is provided with Nodejs. You need to install it as some kind of dependency to your project. So whenever we create Node.js applications, we need to initiate our project. So the projects are maintained using a utility called as npm, and we also have another utility yarn. We will be talking a little bit about both, but for now you just need to execute the following commands. Just type npm init-y. This is going to create a basic project, Node.js project for us. If I just tell you, then you can see a package.json file has been generated by the npm package manager. And if I just list the files, if I open the file in my text editor, it contains basic information such as name of my project, version number, the description about my project, the main file which will be used to start my project, some keywords, and the author and the license. So this is something that gets created when you create a Node.js project. So the first step was to create a Node.js project. The next step would be to add Express as a dependency to this newly created project. So in order to do that, you need to execute the command npm install. So we are installing some external dependency, and let's name the dependency Express, npm install Express. So this will fetch the Express dependency from the internet and add it to our project. So now it added the dependency to our project. We can see that a new file has been generated, package-loc.json. We will see that in a moment. But for now, if you open the package.json file, you can see that a new key has been added to our file, which is package.json, and the key is called as dependencies, which contains the Express, and this is the version of Express that's installed right now in our project. So now if I just go ahead and execute npm hello-express.js, and you can see the server started at localhost 5000. If I visit the URL in my web browser, in a moment you will see that I get the hello world message printed to me. That's great. So this is how you can create a basic Express web application. We will be talking a lot more about Express. Even we will be creating a complete section about Express applications in future videos. But for now, this is something I want to get your hands familiarized with Express. Okay, so this was that. I think this is enough for the video. We will see you in next video. Thank you.